Okay, now let us see this word problem under rate and proportion. It says here are the ingredients needed to make a beef pie for 6 people. So how much beef is needed to make a beef pie for 15 people? So first of all, it's mentioned here for 6 people the ingredients are flour, beef, butter, eggs and milk. How much is needed already mentioned here. So for 15 people, if we want to make for 15 people instead of 6 people, how much of each component are needed we can calculate, but specifically we are asked how much of beef, how many gram of beef is needed for 15 people. First of all, the number of people, it's converted from 6 to 15. Okay, so let us think of how the 6 goes to 15, like by what number has we multiplied the 6 to be 15. To get that multiplier, we have to divide 15 divided by 6, which is going to be 5 over 2. If you divide by 3 by 3 both, it will be 5 over 2. This 5 over 2 is a multiplier, or the factor. It will convert the others also. So when you are trying to calculate now, for example, for 15 people, how much flour needed? 180 has to be multiplied by 5 over 2. The flour. When we need to calculate the amount of beef, 320 gram has to be multiplied again by 5 over 2. This is the amount of beef needed. So that's what we need. So when we multiply, we can cut by 2 1, this by 2 160, and then 160 times 5 will be 800. 800 gram beef will be needed for 15 people. This is the answer for the first one, A. B, it says if you have 5 eggs and plenty of the other ingredients, can you make a beef pie for 8 people? Okay, so what to do? 4 eggs are needed for 6 people. So for 8 people, how many eggs are needed? We can calculate the amount, or like the minimum amount of eggs needed for 8 people. If we multiply crisscross, 6 eggs is going to be 4 times 8 will be 32. If you divide by 6 both sides, how many eggs needed for 8 people? It will be 32 over 6, which is 16 over, if you divide by 2 over 3, that will be 5.33. Like, it's not exactly 5 eggs needed, it must be more than 5. Like 0.3 means there is no 0.3 egg, but it should be like more than 5, means nearly 5.5, or not exactly 5. It's not 6, it's not 5, but it should be a little bit more. So the question says we have 5 eggs only. Is it enough to make for 8 people, to make a beef pie for 8 people if we have 5 eggs? No, because what we calculated here, it is more than 5, not exactly 5. So that is the answer.